culture of governance and increasing the expectations of our young people in terms of what they should expect from the government and the public sector, in terms of holding those who have power accountable for their actions. Our prize winners have put in a lot of hard work, and they have been rewarded, are about to be rewarded accordingly for that hard work. Your parents are justifiably proud of what you've been able to accomplish, and we hope that you take, in terms of being a part of the competition, that you've learned something, and that you're going to transfer that into how you approach life going forward, in terms of understanding the importance of something like access to information. A fundamental right, something that is important to everything and underpins all of our democracy. We hear a lot about Vision 2030 in Jamaica right now, as about us becoming a developed country by the year 2030. Now that vision is Jamaica the place to live, work, raise families and do business. Now to accomplish that, we must have a transparent system of governance, and whatever we do must be underpinned by accountability and transparency. It's about how we conduct our own business, but also how the state conducts its business with members of the public as well. The information held by the government is information held on trust for members of the public. It's important that you see yourself as ambassadors, spreading the word of access to information, transparency, and accountability. Because through your own research, you've learned how important this is. So we hope that when you interact with your friends, with your family members in your community, you assist persons with the knowledge that you have gained and encourage them to use the tools available to them. So congratulations once again, and thank you all for being here to participate and celebrate in this moment, which is a proud moment, I think, for all winners.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cox. And I will now invite Dr. Honorable Caroline Gomes, Chairperson of Access Information Stakeholder Advisory Committee, to address us at this time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wilson. Mr. Cox, Mr. Rambold, members of the ATI unit, access officers, and perhaps most importantly, essay winners first, second place to come, third place, and their family members, supporters. I'm delighted to be here again. This is our second essay competition, yes. Second prize giving. But also, I think, for me, very symptomatic of not only the working relationship between civil society, as per the Access to Information Stakeholders Committee, which is all civil society, all people outside of government, and government, in this case, the Access Officers Association, the Access to Information Unit. The partnership that has developed over the years is very, for me, symptomatic of a way of being that Jamaica is going to have to embrace if we intend to fulfill that vision 2030. The place of choice to live, work, and raise a family. Because places of choice are places where there is relative peace, relative harmony, relative safety. We cannot have that if we are going to divide ourselves into warring factions, government against civil society, access to information unit against access officers who are not behaving properly, civil society against access officers who not giving them the information, access officers not against civil society, bothering them and making life difficult and asking for money. It's going to require all of us to embrace a different vision of being. And it's not a vision of being that says there is no difference between us. Because clearly every single human being is different to the next human being. And different and similar in a lot of respects. All women are very similar, they're all women, but they're all very different. And so we're going to have to find a way of being in a society, working together in a society, building together in a society that is going to acknowledge our difference of perspective, our differences of coming at a problem, acknowledge it respectfully, and find a way to move forward together, to sort out the difficulties, to come to agreement on problems, to look for ways together to solve issues. And this for me really is the power of access to information. Because you can't hope to make change, you can't hope to move forward, to make sensible choices and decisions until you know what you're talking about, until you have the access to the information. And so if government has all of that information locked up, it's going to say something to you about, well, I have the information, you don't know what you're talking about. What you making that? What are you saying that? You don't know what you're talking about. And the same thing from civil society. You can look on and you can say, but why did they that? Why are they choosing to build a school in that area? My area needs a school more. And it's a source of conflict. If we do not have a way to have the same information, to share the same information, and to, with that information, chart a course forward. And so for me, access, and for access to information advisory stakeholders committee, which is all voluntary. People who don't get paid, don't have any reason to come to meetings, don't have any money to pay them to come to meetings, but they come to meetings and they work on issues because they see this as really important for shifting the way Jamaica has been developing, for shifting the way we even think about each other, and the way we even understand each other. And for young people, maybe it's not as acute because you all are so accustomed to pressing buttons, turning knobs, and getting information across to you. Radio stations, television stations, the cable, the internet, it's automatic. But for another generation to which I belong, and I believe there's another one behind me as well, before you and I am, it's not automatic. Information was not automatic. We had to look for it. So if you wanted to find out something, you had to go to the library and ask the librarian to help you. Now you press the internet. You need a definition, you go to Wikipedia. Wikipedia will send you somewhere else to go somewhere else, find information. And you turn on the radio. You have no choice of. I know it's more than 12 stations because my radio can only take 12 news radio stations, and they're more than I can't program in. So you have to wonder how much things on the cable. Information is automatic, and so you kind of expect that your government will do that for you. And this act helps to make sure that the government knows that that's your expectation. This act helps to lay out a way of your government connecting with you and you getting information from your government. And the aim and the plan that I know is part of the ATI unit, because we work with them, is to put as much of the government information out there for you, so you don't even have to ask for it. You click your one button and you're on the internet, and there is the government of Jamaica website, and there is information that you need. But for that information, which isn't always out there, there is a way in the process, and an act that says, you have it, it's yours, you own it. And it's going to be a really, it is already, but as it grows and develops, as we understand it and use it more, it is going to be a particularly significant tool, not just for information's sake, but information as a way of us understanding each other better, as a way of us solving our problems better, as a way of us working together better. Every one of you is a winner here. It has great reason to be proud. And we're really glad of your participation, glad of the effort that you put into it, and proud of the work that you've produced as well. But you're also, as Mr. Cox said, you are the vanguard. You're the ones who now understand. we're the ones that can take that message. And that message is a really important one. Because Jamaica deserves to be the place of choice to live, work, and live. And together we can make it like that, particularly if we are with information. So I want to thank you much for participating. I want to charge you to get out there and spread the word. And look forward to next year's competition, the ATI unit and the Asia officers. Thank you.